tall. You would never want to grow them. They'd be terrible to grow because these long stems and then a few leaves, beautiful flowers. But this one's a vine. So, and the two of the new ones are vines. And I said Chewbacca. There's a very fuzzy coleria that everyone calls Chewbacca, and the flowers look a little bit like that one. That's Coleria hypertrichosa. Anyway, quite different, the leaves. And there they are too, in the field. You can see how different they look. All right. Yeah, they're the flowers. Quite different. Okay, so one of the things we try to do in botany is often you'll hear botanists in some circles say they're botanists, in other circles they'll say they're evolutionary biologists. Those also go hand in hand, and there is now in botany you usually have an evolutionary component. So let me explain why that's important with this video. Okay, so I want to explain something.
Thank you. Thank you, Gary. Take care. You too. Good luck. Have fun. Oh, yeah.
So long it has shoots, or what we call an eye, when you don't have shoots, you can cut them like potatoes to divide them. If you don't, like when I face a problem, I don't have pot that big for that tuber, so I just shape it to the size I can use it. But so long as I have the eye and the shoot for that thing, and then I can keep growing it. And when you cut the tubers, make sure that you have sanitized tools, and then you want to let the cut side be dry before you. Was designed to hold extra plants. At the time when we built this building, we actually owned another building in the village. Big column right in the middle here. Before we renovate, the room actually was, the stands was even. It's like you can see there's a ladder at the end of the first aisle where I'm standing. Mm-hmm. That's I use every day. Because you can see that the plants on the level, I have to use the ladder to get up. Right now, it's a storage for everything that we don't want to be in your way for open house. But this is the room that Angie does all the shopping. This room mainly has straps, begonias, Hoyas, and some violets, and species violets, a little bit trailers. This room is also Frank's, our head grower's office.
And my theory is, I'm growing the peaches, I want to make them enjoyable for me, the way I do it. They got to be manageable, okay? So what do we do with some other plants that get tall and weedy? You have hedges out in your property, they get tall and stringy, what do?
Yeah.
You take the hedge clippers to them. Okay, that's easy, it doesn't take any time. You know, clip, clip, done deal, okay? So I said, I'm going to do that with the peaches. Lop the top of the plant off, leave a couple leaves down at the base, and all these plants, if you do that too, they're survivors. You lop the top up, they'll just branch out, they'll grow. They're not going to die, they're going to fight for survival. Never feel squeamish about cutting a plant back. It will look ugly temporarily, but it will live through it because they're survivors. That's how they survive out in the wild.